Okay, here's the deal, you guys. Okay, there's some blocks in here. Some of you may have used this, some of you may have not. There's some blocks in here. We need to understand what they are. So you got the little green guys. Okay. No, let's just use the blocks that we're talking about here, okay? We've got these little green guys. These are our units. So right now I have 4 green guys. That means I have the number 4 right now. It's amazing. The number 4, okay? The next block are these yellow guys. Now, here's the thing, you guys. No, stay with what I'm talking about, please. Focus on what we're talking about. These yellow guys are our X value. Now, you know, people argue with me, well, if I take 3 green guys and line them up, that's pretty much a yellow guy. Well, so then you're like, okay, X is supposed to be an unknown, something you can't figure out. So then you're like, well, let's change the size of X. But no matter how long we make this X value, it's always going to line up with a certain number of green guys, isn't it? It's impossible for us to make this so that it doesn't line up with a certain amount of these. So what we have to do is let go of the fact that it does line up with almost 3 of them. It's actually pi, because it's like 3 and a little bit more if you really look at it. But we just have to let that go and pretend, you know, this could be 4, this could be -10, this could be 52. We don't know what this is. This is an unknown length, okay? So this is our X. We don't know what this is worth. That's our usual goal, is to find out what this is worth. The other one that we're going to focus on today is the orange one. Okay, now the orange one is just like the yellow one. Yeah, we could line it up with some X's, but ultimately we don't know what it's worth. So it's not X though, because X is our yellow one. So what is this one? This is going to be our Y. Okay, so those are the only ones I want you to have out. Why don't you get out 3 yellows, 3 oranges, and 6 greens? Come on, you can do this. You each are going to do this. I want you each to have 3 yellows, 3 oranges, and 6 greens. It's important to me you each are doing this. Now we are each going to be Indiana Jones. Okay? So, do you have green guys? Everybody got this? You ready? Okay. Are you ready? Indiana Jones, if you remember as we watched that video of that statue, we had that statue sitting there, right? Okay, so he didn't like take the statue off with one hand and then put something else with that same hand, did he? His goal was to replace it, right? So with one hand he took the statue, with the other hand he replaced it. Okay, we're doing the same thing. Okay? He also didn't just like put the bag of sand with the statue. It's not like the statue's sitting there and he put the bag of sand with it and left it there, right? Okay? He replaced it. And that's what we're learning today, is about replacing, only we're using the word substitution. Okay? So if I had you write down, or if I had you put on your mat or on your table, X plus Y. Do that. Put X plus Y. What does that look like? Okay, now don't have it anywhere near your other blocks. I just want to see the X and the Y. Okay, I just want to see the X and the Y. All right. Now, I'm going to tell you that X is worth something. So what I want you to do is pick a hand that's going to hold what it's worth. So this is the bag of sand. Okay? We're going to replace X. X is our statue. We're going to replace X with a bag of sand. So whatever I tell you X is worth, that's your bag of sand. Okay? So I'm going to tell you that X is worth 3. So don't do anything, just get 3 in one hand. Just get 3 in one hand. Okay? Get 3 in one hand. All right? And what I want you to do is with the other hand, you're going to replace, you're going to take the X away, and you're going to put the 3 in its place, just like Indiana Jones. We're all Indiana Jones. Ready, set, go. Okay, where was your X though? Put your X back there. Okay, you ready to change? Set, go. Okay, is everybody doing that? So you all replace. So right now you should have an orange guy and 3 green guys, right? Isn't that what you should have? Or in math terms, instead of an orange guy and 3 green guys, what do we call that? Y plus 3. There's no X though, right? Right? Okay. Go back to having the X plus Y. Actually, let's change it just a little bit. Let's go 2x plus y. What does that look like? What does 2x plus y look like? Okay, let's think about this. 2x. What does 2x mean? 2 times x. Okay, I see a lot of us right now have a yellow guy with 2 green guys in front of it. That is not 2x. That means 2 plus x. It means you have 2 and you have x. But that's not what 2x means. What does 2x mean? What is multiplication? Groups. Groups. So when you say 2x, you're saying you have 2 groups of x. So what should that look like? What does it look like to have 2 groups of x? Oh, the orange we decided is what? Y. So 2 yellow. 2x means 2 yellow. 2 yellow. Okay. So do we all have 2 yellow and an orange, right? That's what 2x plus y means. 2x plus y. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you that x is 3. Now when I say x is 3, don't do anything yet. When I say x is 3, I mean both x's are each worth 3, right? So basically you're stealing 2 statues and replacing them both with a 3. So remember, we're Indiana Jones, you guys. Okay, you got to do this the right way. 2 hands. Landon, we're going to use 2 hands. You ready? One hand's going to pick up an x, 1x, that you already have there. There you go. Okay, so you're working with the 2x plus y, right? One hand's going to pick up the x. The other one is going to replace it with a 3. Landon, you're too quick for me. Put that x down. Okay, where's your y? Okay, good. Get that 3 out of there. It's not there yet. Ready? You have 2x plus y. Is everybody ready? Okay. Replace the x with 3. Go. Indiana Jones it. Come on. You can do it. Oh, you totally booby-trapped that. That's going to just... Okay. Ready? Are we done? Have we gotten both statues yet? Okay, go ahead and do the other statue. Do the other statue. Good. Do the other statue. Okay, there you go. Okay. Now, good. What we're doing today is we're going to do it be a little bit more complicated than this. Okay? A little bit more complicated. So I want you to go back to x plus y. Please get it so I can see really easily that you have x plus y on your table. Get all the rest of your blocks just off to the side so it's obvious on your table what x plus y is. Okay. Now, your statue still is x. We're going to replace x. Okay? What you're going to do, though, is x is going to be replaced by a combination of y plus 2. So everybody get y plus 2 ready. Okay? Get a y plus 2 ready. That's your bag of sand, you guys. That y plus 2 is your bag of sand. So get that in your hand, ready to go. The whole thing in one hand. Okay? So everybody got y plus 2 in your hand? Okay, now I'm telling you x is y plus 2. So in just a second, you're going to pick up the x and you're going to replace it with y plus 2. Are you ready? Go. Okay. What do you now have? 2y plus 2. You got 2y plus 2. Notice how you replaced one variable with a whole nother variable and some, right? Well, that's what we're doing, you guys. We're solving systems right now. We're solving systems that have 2 variables in it, right? We're solving a system with 2 variables. And so we're going to replace one of the variables so that we get down to having just one variable in our equation. Before, we started this with x plus y, right? We had 2 variables. We had a yellow and an orange. We had x plus y. And we replaced it with y plus 2, and now I basically only have one variable, the y. Okay? And that gets us so we can solve an equation. And that's what we're doing today. So why don't you guys get that cleaned up?